Hi, this is the help video for PowerPoint Chapter 2, Pause and Practice 1. We're picking up on Step 9 in the Pause and Practice instructions, which are on the left, and the file as it is at the end of Step 8 is on the right. So we're going to, in this Step 9 and Step 9, we're going to put an icon in here of this leaf, and we're going to end up with the leaf. Let me show you the answer here. So we're going to end up with this leaf behind this text here. So let's go ahead and see how we can do that. So first of all, we're going to insert an icon. So icons are in the illustration group. So I'm going to go ahead and click an icon. I'm going to just type leaf and search. And this is the leaf that I want. I'm going to click that and insert it. It's going to put that leaf in there, and it's going to display this small icon. We're going to change the height to 7. We're going to make it bigger by a lot. Okay, and then I'm just going to adjust it here. Okay, so it increased the size of that. Now what we want to do is we want to reduce this extra space around the outside. So we're going to crop, and I'm just going to bring these in tight. So I just pick the edge here and see where it goes like to a little T. Click, hold, bring it up, bring it left, bring it down. Okay, so we really just have it really tight to the leaf. Once I have it arranged how I want it, I click on crop again, and it resizes that container to be what we had. So now with that recropped image, I want to make the size 6 height. Oops. Yeah, 6 height. Okay. Then what I want to do is align. So that's in this arrange group. Align left and align bottom. Okay. So it puts that leaf right over top of the words that we have. So now what we want to do is change this so it's not a solid black. So in the graphic format, graphics fill, we're going to click on that, and we want green accent 6, lighter 60. So it's kind of a nice soft green. Then what we want to do is send this back behind the containers, the words and the button. And so we want to reshuffle it, if you will. So we're going to, in this arrange, we're going to click the down arrow where it says send backward and say send to back. So now it's lined up well. And so one of the things that I want to do then is take this box and place them so that they fit inside the leaf. Okay, so you can play with that a little bit and get it so it's inside the leaf. Okay, so let's take a second and save that because I don't want to have to redo that. So now what we're going to do is so the next step will be to put an image on the right side of this, and we're going to find that image from the internet, and we want to document where we got that from. So we're going to insert a picture, but we're going to pick online picture. In that online picture search engine, I'm going to type new plant in soil, and it will give me some information. I'm going to go ahead and just select one, but don't insert it. I want you to use this little ellipses to get more information. And if we click on that, it brings up the image in its location. I just want to pick the location in the address bar and do a Control-C. That allows me to capture where this picture is from. So I'm going to go ahead and insert it, and it's going to put this picture in there. I'm going to close up Design Ideas, and now I want to manipulate this a little bit. I'm going to size this, so we're going to just make this the size that you want. If you need to crop it, you can come here and crop, maybe make it a little bit tighter. This one I don't think needs too much cropping, so it just depends on what image you selected. And then I'm going to put a frame around it. So in the Picture Tools Quick Styles, I want to find the one that says Rotated White, and it puts that in there. The next thing I want to do is insert a text box. So that's Insert Shape Text Box, and I just want it right down here. And I'm going to do a Control-V to paste in the location of that image. And then I'm just going to size it a little bit so it's not so big. So here's your image, and then here's the link, which I got because I did the more, and when it pulled it up, I copied the address bar that will go back to that image. So I think we're pretty good with that. So now we want to adjust this. So select this picture on Picture Tools in this Adjust, this little button right here, Compress Picture. We're just going to do the defaults and just this picture. So it'll just make the file smaller because it'll compress this image if it can. Now we're going to go down to step number 8. I'm sorry, slide 8, step number 14. We're going to add some word art there. So we're going to insert, and then in the text group, we're going to find word art. And the style we want is that one right there, that gradient fill gold. And I'm going to type, "Thank you for your business!" exclamation point. So notice that it's kind of hard to read. And then I also want to make it a little bit tighter. So I'm going to go Home, and right here where it has the AV in the line, I'm just going to click on that and do tight, right? So did you see the difference, right? Tight. So it makes it tight. All right, so now what we want to do is, I'm just going to move this up a little bit. We're going to do the text fill, so we're going to go Shape, and we're working on this word art style. So we want to click on the colors and come down here to gradient, and then more gradient, because we want to pick our own. So there's 3 stops on this gradient. We only want 2, so I'm going to select this second one on the left and delete it. So now all we have is an edge, very left, and then this one. So clicking on this first one, I want to change the color of that one to green accent 6, lighter 40. And then I want to click on the right stop and change it to green accent 6, darker 50. And you see we get the gradient on that. We don't need this. We're going to close that, and we're going to come up here to the line, text outline in word art, and we want it to be black, text 1. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Now we want to transform this text. So we're going to click on the little text effect in the word art style and go down to transform, and we want deflate bottom, so it kind of gives it a little curve, and then we want to size it. So we're going to make it 2 inches tall by 10 inches wide, and then we're just going to drag it up and then align center. It's going to put it in the middle. So if you were off the edge here and we did align center, it's going to move it right in the middle. Okay, I actually think we're done with this. So take a minute and save this, and we'll be ready for the next pause and practice. Thank you.